The following video describes the proper method for executing the torque drill. The torque drill was borrowed from Mike Epstein's rotational hitting method, and this drill develops the proper swing mechanics of the hips driving the swing and the hips leading the shoulders, as well as developing core strength in the swing. The drill begins by the player taking a stance with his feet shoulder width apart. Next, with the lead hitting foot, the player will take a healthy stride forward. In this case, I am showing the drill as a right-handed hitter. The stride must be directly forward, about the length of the bat as measured from the back heel to the front heel. The player's feet remain pointed forward, or his toes remain pointed forward. Next, the player places his bat resting against his shoulder with his hands as close to his armpits as possible. The player begins the actual drill by rotating his upper body 90 degrees. So in this case, he will go from having his chest pointing directly forward to his hands to his chest pointing 90 degrees away. So here he's forward, and he's rotated 90 degrees. Once again from the front, chest forward, rotated 90 degrees. The next move that the player will make is he will rotate back 90 degrees, lock his front leg, pop his back heel off the ground, and drop his back knee. All the time he will maintain a arm position, a hand and arm position that he started out with. So we like to think of this as all he's concentrating on is his hips turning and leaving his hands totally stationary relative to his upper body. So the move will look like this. He'll rotate 90 degrees. Front leg is locked. Back heel comes off the ground. Back knee is hinged. Player rotates around. Front leg locks. Back heel pops off the ground. Back knee drops. The position that the player should be in at this point is that the bat knob should be pointing directly forward, and the bat head should be below the bat knob, forming an angle. The body should be in the following position. The front leg is locked. The front leg is locked, and the back or spine angle is aligned along that locked front leg. The back knee is dropped or hinged, forming an angle similar to this. And the player must be up on his toe with his back heel off the ground. If the player makes this proper lower body move and maintains the bat resting against his shoulder and does not move his hands forward as he's rotating around, the bat will end up in a position with the knob slightly above the barrel and the bat pointing in an upward angle. The bat angle should be perpendicular to the angle created by the stiff front leg. So where I'm describing how the hands are moving, the hands and arms are not moving at all. You will notice that the player has established a hitting box. an angle like this on his front arm. As he rotates around, that angle stays the same. His hands have not moved at all. His body has rotated around the axis of his stiff front leg. A couple things that you may notice with your players. If the players are moving their hands, you will see an increased angle on this front elbow. So check your players to make sure that they maintain that hitting box throughout the turn of this torque drill. Secondly, if the player's bat is either in a flat or downward angle, most likely their knee has bent forward and their spine is either straight up or even bent forward. So it's critical that they maintain the lower body position of a stiff front leg, a hinged back knee, and up on their back toe. If you want to review my other video on the sit back drill, that will help a player to get the feeling of the proper lower body. This is a daily drill which should be done 3 sets of 10 reps. It takes 1,000 perfect drills to retain the muscle memory, and once the muscle memory is built, the body will move automatically during the swing.